Hey, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever said to yourself, I just want to lose weight, I want to firm up, and then completely get off track? No matter what you do, just never seems to stick. If you're a woman over 40 or 50 like me, this has probably happened to you more times than you want to admit. You start off super strong, super motivated, and then life throws you off track, or you're not seeing results fast enough, the scale's not moving, and think nothing's going to work, I'm going to be like this forever. Then you quit. So in this video, I'm going to help you if you feel completely stuck, if you feel like nothing works, if you feel you tried everything. I'm going to give you a completely new way to lose weight and feel amazing. Most women stay stuck not because they're lazy, but because they quit too soon. What I find with women that start a lot of my programs or that come into my spa are that they want fast results, they don't want to sweat, they don't like working out, they don't have a lot of time, and they kind of want it to be easy. Or they're completely overwhelmed because there's so much information and now they really just don't know what to do. So the biggest thing that switched for me was the moment I stopped obsessing over numbers. The numbers on the scale, the numbers of calories I was eating, the numbers of calories I was burning, like on my watch, that I would track. I stopped focusing on the numbers. I've been doing that for years and nothing was changing, nothing was really working. So what I decided to do was focus on who I wanted to become. I thought to myself, who is this version of me that I am really trying to be? Who is this person? I just wanted to firm up my body, look and feel better as I aged, and be healthy. So that's who I wanted to become. It wasn't so much about losing weight. It was just about being this version of myself that I wanted to become. So when I took that mindset and I said, okay, who am I going to become? It made things a lot easier. When I focused on just getting stronger and healthier as opposed to the numbers on the scale, then everything really did start to shift. I didn't focus on what I couldn't eat, but I would focus on what are the things I can eat to help me be stronger and be healthier. I thought about the workouts I wanted to do that I could be the stronger, healthier version of myself. I stopped doing all the cardio because I felt like it was breaking down my body. It was making me sore. It was giving me a lot of inflammation and I just didn't enjoy it. And it wasn't giving me the results anyway. When you hit this age of like 40 and 50, you see a lot of things. You see people start dying around you. 40-year-olds start dying, unexpectedly dying. Or you see their bodies are breaking down. They have more injuries. They get sick more often, or you see family members that are aging and their bodies are breaking down, or they're having to go to the doctor all the time. They're needing surgery, hip replacements, knee replacements, all the things. Or maybe like me, I take care of my aunt. I moved her in with me. She has dementia, so I saw, the deterioration of her. So you start seeing these things more. Things that you don't really realize when you're younger. You see it, but you don't really realize because now you're closer to that age and it becomes more of a reality. I just started to notice a lot of these things and I knew that this wasn't a path that I wanted to go down. So in turn, this is why I wanted to become the healthier, stronger version of myself. It wasn't so much about the weight anymore. It was how could I be healthy and strong and how can I be that person? How can I show up as that person every single day? So I started to ask myself, what would this person eat? What would this person do? What would this person wear? How would this person just be every single day? What habits and traits would this person have? And I didn't think about losing 10 pounds. So I want you to think about who is this person that you want to become? Who is this version of you that you're trying to be? It's not just that you want to lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds. Who is it? And envision it and really feel it. Then show up as this person every single day, no matter what. So even for me, on the days that maybe the scale wasn't moving or I didn't feel like I was seeing results, I would continually make decisions as this new version of me. So that's the becoming her concept. It's not about perfection. It's about your identity. It's about shifting your identity to become the person that you want to be. I find so many women want fast results. I totally get it. But as we're getting older, fast results are not ideal. This is when people come to me for their skin and they have major skin issues because they lost a lot of weight pretty quickly. The best thing as you age is to honestly lose weight slower. If you want your skin to look good, not be like falling off of you, crepey and loose. Slow is where it's at. And I want you to think about that as well. Don't aim for fast weight loss because you're going to have so many issues with your skin and then have to chase down that problem. Slow and steady is going to be better, so you have to be patient. So this is where remembering who you want to become is so vital. Remember to embrace all the small wins that you have every single day. Build yourself up, be proud of yourself, and remember to see the small wins that you have. Do your clothes feel better? There's a transformation beyond the scale that I talk to my clients about all the time, because as women, I think we are so focused on the scale, but as we get older, there's so many more important things to focus on, and it's transformation beyond the scale. It's how are your clothes fitting? How do you feel? How are you sleeping? How is your skin look? How is your hair? How is your energy? How is your mood? So many things that I talk to my clients about to really take a step back and think about what are the other things that may be changing that aren't represented on the scale. A lot of clients will say to me, they want their workouts to be fun, or they don't have time, they hate working out, or they don't want to get sweaty. I totally get it. I get all of those things. But the thing is, as you get older, you have to look at it in a different way. You have to look at it as you see all these people's bodies breaking down. You see all these people aging in not a great way. So you have to look at your workouts as a strategy for you to become the healthiest, strongest version of yourself. If it's fun or it's not fun, it doesn't matter. Do you want to be healthy, strong, and independent? That's what matters more. And it doesn't have to require long workouts or sweaty workouts. Honestly, it's been so much better for my hair when I don't do these long workouts anymore where I'm getting super sweaty. So that's another bonus. Because honestly, people have come to me because they don't want to get sweaty and they just got their blowout and they don't want to mess up their blowout. I get it. So these workouts are amazing, will change your body. It doesn't take a lot of time. They might not be fun, but you have to think about, kind of tell yourself that they're fun because they're going to enable you to live the life that you want to live longer and better. Enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. Do the things that you want to do. A few years ago, my parents passed away in a car accident 7 years ago. But prior to that, we would go pumpkin picking every single year. And every year, my stepfather kept getting worse and worse. His weight was increasing. His body was breaking down. 2 years before they died, he would come pumpkin picking with us, but he would sit in the building and then we would go out in the field and go pumpkin picking because he couldn't make the walk. And then the second year, we didn't even go pumpkin picking because it was hard for him to get into the car. It was hard for him to walk around. So he didn't even go. So he had to sit home while we all went and enjoyed the day. Like, who wants to live that quality of life? And if you don't take care of yourself, this is the life that could be your future. Don't think about it as it's not fun, I'm not going to do it, or it's going to be hard. It's not a long amount of time every single day. Literally 10-minute workouts every single day will help you build a stronger, healthier body. So fun is great. I get it. But as we age, we need to build strength, stability, balance. So important, not just for a better body, but for a stronger, more independent body. We need to be able to move well, react well, prevent falls, and stay sharp. Just think 10-minute effective workouts are going to build your body, build your balance, build your strength, stamina, build your heart rate capacity. So important as we age. And when you focus on things like that, your body will change. So instead of focusing on how much weight you have to lose or why you're not seeing results on the scale, focus on the person you want to become. What would the woman I'm becoming do today? How would she act? What would she wear? What would she eat? Think about those things. When you show up for her, your body, your confidence, your glow, it will all come. Now, when you focus on becoming the best, strongest, healthiest version of you, when you envision who that is, these other things are going to just help you move the needle faster, which is prioritize protein. Try and have 30 to 40 grams of protein 3 times a day and have 2 20-gram snacks. You want to get to around 100 grams of protein. So 30 grams of protein could look like a 5-ounce piece of chicken. So that would be like the size of your palm, not too thin, not too thick. To give you a visual, 2 whole eggs with 4 to 5 egg whites. That's another good serving of protein. I like to add vegetables with all of these things. 1 can of tuna if you like tuna fish. And I like to add Greek yogurt in as my mayonnaise instead of my mayonnaise. So that's even another 10 grams of protein. I love cottage cheese, so I'll do no salt cottage cheese, 1 to 1.5 cups of that. I like to sometimes have protein powder if I'm in a bind. 1.5 to 2 scoops of protein powder versus just the standard 1 gives you a bump in your protein as well. You were somewhere where they had deli meat, you could have 5 to 6 maybe slices of deli meat. That's equivalent to like 30 grams of protein, depending on the thickness or thinness of the slices. Now for workouts, again, 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes every single day, which is what I try and do, or you can do 30 minutes a few times a week. But I find, and I have found, that doing the shorter workouts more frequently, I get better results because I'm not so overwhelmed that I have to get this 30 or 40 minute workout in. But 10 minutes, strength training, just trying to improve, getting stronger, not focusing on losing weight per se, but focusing on getting stronger. And when you focus, change your shift, it does help change your body faster. I found that with so many women in my programs. The other thing that I want you to focus on is daily movement. Most women are not getting enough daily movement. They think that they are, or they're going to the gym, a few times a week, so they feel like they're healthy, but they're not getting enough daily movement in. So you really want to focus on daily movement. I changed my treadmill into a walking desk. It's been like life-changing for me. It has reduced my inflammation. It has enabled me to get 15,000 steps in some days. And it has just also really changed my body. So I encourage you, if you have a desk job, to get up more frequently and just walk around. 5 minutes of walking is equivalent to 500 steps. So the little amounts really add up. And the other thing you want to do is prioritize sleep. Make it like it's a part-time job, like you need to figure it out, like your life depends on it, because your life kind of depends on it. Because if you get bad sleep, you have bad cognitive function, you have a harder time losing fat, it will affect your mood, it will affect a lot of things. There's a lot of studies coming out now that if you don't get enough good quality sleep, it causes early onset dementia. Learn how to prioritize sleep. And the last thing is give yourself 90 days. 90 days, not 9 days, not 1 week, not 2 weeks. Give yourself time, give yourself grace, and really don't focus on the numbers. Focus on who you want to become. What does this person look like? And act like that person. Shift your identity into this person and let's see how you do. Trust me, I know how hard it is to feel like you're starting all over again, especially when you've tried so many things that have not worked. But you're not stuck. You're just one identity shift away from becoming the person that you want to become, to having the body that you want to have, to having the life that you want to have. You can do it. Shift your identity and act every single day as if you are that woman, because she's already inside of you. So if you're finally ready to feel confident, energized, strong, excited to age, stop chasing weight loss, stop chasing the numbers, and become her. If you want a step-by-step guide on how to do it, the blueprint for you, click the link below and we can chat, or keep following me here and get more tips. I like to do things differently. I like to start from the inside out. Build the inside and the outside will change. If you're here with me on this 30-day journey, I'm so happy that you're here, building the strongest, healthiest versions of ourselves, and I will see you in the next one.